Welcome everybody. This is Laura with McLeod Homestead. I am sitting out here on my porch, and as you can hear and see, it's a rainy, drizzly day outside. We are getting some much needed rain, and my house is getting awfully warm inside of it because I have the oven preheating to 500 degrees, or on my oven that is broil. Do you want to know why I am preheating to that high? Because I am going to tell you. The other day I was scrolling through my phone and I came across a picture of some lobster tails with melted butter that just looked absolutely amazing. And I thought to myself, I have not had that in years. And that immediately made me think of my dad. I remember one time as a kid, he came home with live lobsters for the family. I believe it was for New Year's Day. My mom, she wanted nothing to do with making the lobster. I myself thought it was pretty cool. I was standing right there with my father. I remember playing with the claws that had the rubber bands around them. Did not faze me a bit. I actually kind of thought it was pretty cool. However, those lobsters tasted pretty good. Now, I'm not cooking a whole lobster today. But yesterday, I had a road trip with two of my boys. And while we were out and about, I had the chance to go to a place to get some good lobster tails. And we got some good tuna steaks for this week as well. I myself have never, ever cooked lobster. I never have. So I thought, there's no time like now to do it. And I'm going to bring you guys along with me. And we're going to learn together how to cook these amazing lobster tails. And we'll see how well my little 7-year-old likes it as well. But like I said, I've got the potatoes already boiling on the stove because they take longer to make. We're going to have Brussels sprouts, and from the sounds of it, it is actually only going to take us about 10, maybe 15 minutes to actually put these lobster tails together and cook them once the oven is up to temperature. So while I am waiting, I'm going to finish my coffee and enjoy listening to the sound of this rain. So this rain is much appreciated, especially on a Sunday afternoon where we get to be warm and cozy in our houses without having to go anywhere. Unlike tomorrow when back to work we go. Here I've got 2 lobster tails. They are thawed. I let them thaw in the refrigerator. First thing I want to do is all these little legs I want to cut off. I've got scissors that I keep in my kitchen that are strictly for cooking. These were already thawed, left in the refrigerator. And I think I got all the legs cut. Oh, there's another one. I want to cut the shell right down the middle And I'm using scissors that I keep in my kitchen. And this isn't going to be exactly easy, but not exactly hard either. So just keep going all the way down till we get to the base here. Next, we are going to carefully pry it open. I'm going to set it down here. I don't want to ruin it all. Now it says you might see a black vein. I do not see that. So what I am going to do now, after I just going to separate some of the meat from the shell, because it's kind of stuck to it. Got it opening, cleaning a little bit of them little pieces of shell off. Okay, see this black vein? Just want to pull that right out. Like I said, I am learning how to do this right along with you. The videos, they say they pull it right up. Like this, perfect. They set it down, close the shell, and set it right on top. That looks pretty good. Let's see if we can finish getting this one popped out. Just pulling it right up. Perfect. Don't pull it right out. Lay it back down and just set the meat right on top of the shell. Trying to get it so it'll lay flat. They look perfect so far. The next step is going to be putting the sauce together. In this bowl, I have 1 whole stick of butter. And now I am just going to mince 3 cloves of garlic into it. Now that that is minced in, I am just going to melt it all together. While the butter is melting, I am just going to put a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. And then I am using some Hungarian smoked paprika. I'm just going to cut my lemon in half, because we are going to be using the juice of 1 lemon. Now that we have our garlic and our butter melted in, we're going to use the juice of 1 lemon. I'm going to mix that in. Then I'm just going to mix it up. And what I'm going to do now is just drizzle it all over the top of this. Want it nice and coated. You can see all that garlic right there. So let's just kind of use the butter and
Smells good.
And move it around. And that is now ready to go into the oven. At 500 degrees, they say a minute per ounce, so this will need to cook for approximately 6 to 7 minutes. Well, everybody, the lobster tails are done. And they look amazing! All right, let's try a bite. It's really hot. That tastes super good. All right, everybody. I am going to take and end this video here. Serve up dinner for me and the little guy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video. Toodles!